All right, we're like starting or something. This is SecDSM. If you're not here for that, I guess you can stay anyways, because why not? You know, whatever.
But stop taking up our parking spots.
Yeah, but don't take our parking spots. Oh, we're not advancing. There we go. All right. Who wants to do this one?
All right, guys, I've had a few drinks, so this is going to be rough. So SecDSM is a rated R event. You can say fuck, shit, ass, whatever you want to say. It's all allowed here. What? Within our code of conduct.
That's the next slide.
It used to
No, it's not.
Where'd it go?
Somebody changed the order.
I didn't.
I mean,
Our code of conduct used to be the next slide. This is our agenda. So this is the 101, the train wreck you're walking through right now. And then we're going to have news with Papa, apparently. And then at 7 p.m., we're going to have Jacob Schubert doing AI agent security. 7:30, James Beerley doing managing the unmanageable. James is a longtime friend, so that would be a cool one. And then after that, it's you can't stay here. You can go home, or we can go to Star Bar. It's up to you. After party. July meeting next month, guys. Not July 4th, because that's a holiday. We're actually, for the first time in 3 or 4 years, we're not the first Thursday of the month. We're the second Thursday of the month because of July 4th. Remember that. Don't show up here on July 4th. Or if you do, I think they're open, so it's fine. But
I think there's actually an event on July 4th here for a really good cause.
Yeah, really good cause. Do you want to tell them about it?
I don't know anything about it. You say it.
So Ashley can tell this better. Yeah, I'll use this one. Is Ashley there? Ashley! All right, I'll try my best. So there is this nonprofit group, and it's something about cancer and dying with dignity and things like that. Anyway,
Right here. Oh, never mind.
there's it's really cool. So Orange County Choppers made a custom chopper for them, and it's gonna be here. And I guess there's smoke that comes out of the trailer and stuff. There's Ashley. She can tell you about it right now. Do you want to talk about your 4th of July event?
Hi, guys. Hi. Put me on the spot. So we have a nonprofit organization that's a My Private Barrel member called Dying Defiantly. So Marshall's the head of it. He was diagnosed with cancer, given 6 months to live. That was about 3 years ago. And he started the program. They work with terminally ill veterans and first responders. So they're going to bring out a Nashville duo and a Texas country singer, Zach Bush and Arbor North. And Orange County Choppers custom made them a chopper. And they're going to bring that out too and display it in the Bay Area here. So that's going to be from 5 to 9 on the 4th of July. We would love everyone to come out and support them. Not good at public speaking.
She's done public speaking many times. She was very good at it. All right. So housekeeping. Don't touch any of the equipment. I know we've been very good at it lately. Don't touch it. The bar is back there. Make sure to tip. Pizza. Bathrooms are in these places. I know my gestures are helping so much. And then the sponsors are in the back. Clean up after yourselves. Don't leave trash everywhere, guys. All right. Not stolen from SecKC. Licensed from SecKC now. Because we pay them for B-sides now. Challenge ideas, not people. Did you want to go into that, or is that I did it good? All right. All right. Code of conduct. If you have questions or if you've experienced harassment, please contact any one of us up here, or honestly, just there's a lot of long-standing members around here. If you know any of them who have been here before, ask them. They can come to us as well. But it's basically zero tolerance, guys. There's no reason to to not follow the code of conduct. Is there anything deeper?
Don't make people feel unwelcome.
Thank you. Zero tolerance. I'm 100% serious. I'm so serious. All right, you want to take some? I need to eat some pizza.
Sure. You got it? Yeah.
All right, bar staff. So we're very supportive of our bar staff, and
We
listen to
rehearsed
them.
this all earlier.
Yeah, absolutely. These handoffs are flawless. And so we've asked our bar staff to cut people off, and we fully support our bar staff. So if you mouth off to them, if you're cut off and you decide to throw a fit about it, you're going to be asked to leave. And that's that. So there's bar staff. Push the next button for me, will you? What else we got? Oh, Uber vouchers. I'm really happy about this. So let's say that the bar staff cuts you off because you've had too much to drink. Take a ride home on us. Go to secdsm.org/Uber. You'll be given a voucher code for $30 worth of an Uber drive, and that includes your tip. So if your ride was $25, you give a $5 tip. That's under $30. You get it for free. Board members, it's me, Craig, and Colin. We're up here. If you have any problems, hit us up. There's 3 different ways to contact us. Volunteers, round of applause, please, for our volunteers. Round. Ways that you can help. So there's tons of ways. Every month we need speakers. So I think we're good right now until August.
That sounds right.
What's after August? September. I think we need speakers in the month after August. So we need speakers. And don't think that you have to have like a fully fledged idea, like a grand talk, of some grand epiphany that you had. It could just be something cool that you learned about. If you learn like a new Nmap flag, sweet, come share that with other people. That's super useful. You can create CTF. So Arden created tonight's CTF. We'll have a slide on that. That's a great way to help. Volunteer with AV. It's a big deal every month. We were a little late setting up chairs. You can come here a little early, set up chairs. That's a great way to help. Sharing ideas, so we're a community. If you disagree with somebody, you have something else to add to a conversation, add it. And I'm more than willing to take your money. So you can go to opencollective.com/SecDSM and set up a recurring donation. It definitely helps. Shout out to our friends. So these are sponsors that have bought bottles of whiskey and generally labeled them their own. So it's pretty cool. This actually gives us a credit on our rental of this space. So far in the, 3 years that we've been here? 3 years?
We paid for the first meeting.
Oh, okay. So we've paid for 1 meeting in the last 3 years that we've had at this space, which is pretty cool in my opinion. So thanks to these sponsors for doing that. It keeps us here in a great venue. They've been a pleasure to work with. So cool. Transparency report. I'm always excited about. So the space, SecDSM and you. We help provide for the space with our sponsors. The food, so Casey's Pizzas tonight, we paid for that out of our pocket. Drinks, LMG Security, who's our sponsor tonight, has a tab open. Go see them for drink tickets. They'll get you a free ticket. And then our sponsor tonight, LMG, so they are, actually, I think I need to add their logo to the previous slide.
Why didn't I put their logo?
I don't think it's up on the website, to be honest with you. So they are a silver community sponsor, so that's great for them. I think you can enter a raffle tonight for one of their bottles of whiskey. Their bottle of whiskey is my favorite whiskey. I've actually been sampling it over my corner all night. So that's been it's a great whiskey is what I mean to say. Financial transparency, this is something I'm really passionate about, so you can see where every one of our dollars that come in from our sponsors and donations, how that's being spent, how much is in our bank account. It's super cool. I hope that every nonprofit can be held to the same standard. So you can go to opencollective.com or .org/SecDSM and see all of the transactions from our bank account. It might be, a few weeks to a couple months behind from time to time. It is a manual process to us for us to reconcile that.
No updates on your vacation?
No updates. I did provide some OSINT information to an individual. I don't see that individual here, so as far as I know, no updates. Oh, mini CTF challenge. Do you want to talk about this, Arden? No, you're good. Go to that URL. I don't know what the prize is going to be tonight if someone wins. Generally, it's just like bragging rights, more or less. But I have been told that this is Arden's most simple CTF, which if you've ever done Arden CTFs before, god dang, there's a lot of math in those things. Math that goes over my head. I mean, once you get into so many decimal points, I just don't understand it anymore. But so hopefully this one's easy. Has anyone solved it yet? Do we know? No one solved it.
Hold me to
Womp.
it. We can do a Molvad gift card.
Oh, do we have
Well, we can get some.
them?
We don't have some on hand.
Are you getting the gift cards for October and all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff? Yeah, that's done.
Did we ever get the trivia prizes?
No, I'm done doing that. But
You
hey,
guys got to bother us about this.
we
forget.
are going to do October is going to be super cool. So if you like CTFs and a party and trivia night and all that kind of stuff, make sure you show up in October.
So Rapid 7
it's
used to
not
hold.
a Rapid 7 thing.
It's a Rapid 7
It's a Rapid
party.
7 party. You're right.
We're getting a Rapid 7 party here because they can't do it in Vegas anymore.
Yeah,
so.
pretty much.
All right, anyway, keep this.
I'm done. Yep, you got it.
All right, so here's some events coming up. I think a fair number of us are going to do Wild West, so that should be a lot of fun.
We have like
Someone says
almost.
custom shorts.
Yeah,
Custom
so
shirts?
we have enough people that we want to do custom shirts. So if you guys are doing Deadwood, start talking about it in the. Is it other events and cons, or is there a specific channel for it?
There's a sub-channel for it.
There's a channel for Deadwood or for events and cons. Start talking, saying that you're going to go. We need to get a head count. I think we have like 20 people right now, and I think that SecKC is sending some people. So we want to do some shirts, and if people are trying to figure out a way to get out there, we could probably do something like a bus or something like that too. So
And it'll probably sell out, so like if you're on the fence, don't wait. Get your ticket.
it is a phenomenal conference.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about Discord anymore. All right. Where's James? Oh, who's doing?
Yeah, it's Papa, remember?
I don't know who that is. Oh. I'm sorry. I thought James was Papa.
Oh, you want this one? I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good.
I might have just turned it off. Test it.
Oh my god. The pressure. All right. Hi everyone. So they asked for a volunteer to do the news delivered tonight because James is out. So no Beal appeal tonight, but yeah. So I volunteered. They're like, we need somebody that can talk about cyber, bald, and is okay making slides. So 2 out of 3, I'm up here. So all right, go next. So yeah, in the news, Snowflake. So one of the big things that has been on a lot of cyber teams' lips this week and the last couple weeks. So there was a vendor report by a company called Hudson Rock. Never heard of them before. They almost look like a similar business model to some ransomware units out there. But anyway, so yeah, a real security vendor reported that Snowflake had been compromised. There was a sales engineer, a screenshot of a sales engineer account that got posted with some company data and stuff like that. So later on, Snowflake forced this company to retract that. There was actually a post on Twitter, like, Twitter, some social media, anyways, about saying, Snowflake required us to retract this article. So they made him eat it. So interesting stuff. So Snowflake is claiming that it's everyone just doing it wrong. So, which, yeah, 50-50 probably. So Snowflake's a little bit lacking on some of their defaults, but a lot of no multi-factor authentication on seems to be the leading cause. So if you're running Snowflake, definitely look into, talk to your engineers and make sure they're using MFA. So, dang it, rape flake, okay? Put me on the spot. No, so yeah, there's Snowflake has a article out there where they have a lot of the TTPs and IOCs, so definitely go take a look at that. Check with your vendors too. This is something that has come up for my company is we've gotten phone calls from our vendors and they're like, yeah, we use Snowflake, so like you might want to check with your supply chain. So yeah, a couple of the big companies that have gotten popped, so likely due to their own malfeasance. Advanced Auto Parts I heard about today, so 3 terabytes of data ransomware. Ticketmaster is a big one, something like 600 million records, 28 million credit card numbers out there in the wind, so good times. All right, moving on. Vulnerabilities of the month. So if you work in vulnerability management, you have been patching Chrome like every 2 days this month, like, I don't know. So like literally there's been 4 active exploited CVEs this month for Chrome on the last 30 days. Veeam Backup Manager, this one was fun. So unauthenticated, if you can access the web interface, you can be anyone you want inside of somebody's backup system. So I'm sure that will get no mileage at all from any ransomware companies. So Security research. Yeah, so this one was fun. So Lumen put out some research about an attack that happened last year, but it's suspected to be one of the largest destructive cyber attacks. So not like big, but 600,000 home routers got nuked remotely. They think it was somebody trying to turn it into a botnet, and they just test and prod. So it's not my machine. So very interesting, right? So, but that's one of the in the news, one of the biggest attacks that they said device-wise out there. It's just like 600 devices gone. Company had to replace them. So, yeah, Recorded Future came out with some intel about APT28, tying them to a malware family, Headlace. So, very interesting stuff. Like we're starting to see a lot of military espionage, like in the cyber realm. So, starting to spill over into the civilian side. So, just stuff to be aware of. Microsoft identified Moonstone Sleet, so it's a threat actor from North Korea. This one's interesting because they're one of the APTs that is putting together, like, they'll pay someone to come work at your company and then use that to get in. So, like, it's multiple levels. There's actually some physical interaction. People are getting picked up and arrested and stuff around this. So, pretty interesting stuff. I thought it was interesting. I took an ISC2 survey this week, and they talked about it in the survey. There's a huge uptick of people in cyber being bribed for covered access or like internal information. So enough that like they're starting to worry about the industry. Anyway, extra bullet. So cybercrime. There's an Indian national charged with $37 million of theft. This one's more fraud. So he stood up a fake lookalike for Coinbase and conned people into basically depositing $37 million. So pretty good business plan. Not great in the long run. FBI seized breach forums. If you're familiar with any kind of threat intel or some of the stuff in the underground, so breach forums is widely used by a lot of exploit sellers or just about anyone that's in the bad side of cyber is going to utilize that for something. So there's a lot of sale information and stuff that happens on there. So, yep, FBI seized it. Strangely enough, 2 weeks later, it's back. That's crazy. I don't know. Like, it's magic. So I'm sure that is absolutely owned by the people that originally stood it up, and it's completely safe. So over the course of the last month, I think there's been like 8 or 9 hospitals in the UK that have been hit by ransomware or affected by ransomware. So again, we're starting to see a lot of cyber stuff continue to spill over into like real world shit, right? So the NHS over there and UK government's involved, so it's pretty interesting to see. We'll see what's going to happen. So with like cyber legislation stuff in the UK, I'm expecting something to actually, this is probably kick off a shitstorm eventually. So FBI dismantled a big botnet this month, so 911S5, never heard of it before, but there's a lot of botnets. But it's 20 million devices, I've never heard of it before. So like 600,000 IPs alone in the US. So, all right. Microsoft recall. So I'm sure everyone is tired of hearing about this, so I was going to make you listen to it one more time. Now, Microsoft put out a new tool. It's not out yet, so it's going to be released in one of the newer versions of Windows. So when ARM takes over here in a couple of years. So, but yeah, basically records everything ever that you do on your computer, and it plugs it into a local AI engine, and you can search it. So like basically like fuzzy search on anything that you do on your computer. So super useful, right? And you know, maybe some privacy concerns, something like that. Microsoft claims that, hey, it's great, you know, like no one else will be able to do it. They have to have physical access. So researchers are steadily proving them wrong. So just something to be aware of. There's already policies and a lot of chatter around this. So even if you don't cyber, like you might be concerned about this being on your personal computer. So worth reading up and understanding and knowing about. So, all right, that's all I had.
Good work. All right. Anybody hiring or applying and wants to come talk? All right. About this one?
Hi, my name is Parity Boatwright. I'm a contract recruiter with Federal Home Loan Bank of Des Moines, and I would like to introduce Tom De La Riva for one of our openings, and then I'll share another opening just in case you know someone that could be interested.
Hi, my name is Tom De La Riva, and I'm a lead IT auditor with Federal Home Loan Bank of Des Moines, and we are looking for someone on our IT audit team. When I started at the bank 8 years ago, a little bit of my background, I was a system administrator. I'd been an IT manager. I worked for a managed service provider. I worked for General Dynamics. I had no audit experience when I came to the bank, and I've been there 8 years. It's a good place to work. But we're looking for someone on our team that has either like IT or security experience, because a lot of the audits we do some on the financial side, but mainly our audits are focused on, IT systems, some of the stuff you guys probably encounter on a day-to-day basis. We work really closely with our IT and our security teams. We work hand in hand with them in order to make sure the bank's assets are protected and secure. Does anyone have any questions so far? Or? No? Thank you.
Thanks, Tom. So this is a little bit different. I have an opening. I don't have a formal job title, nor do I have a salary range. So I'm just going to give you an in about this role. I talked to the hiring leader. He's the infrastructure manager on the IT team at Federal Home Loan Bank of Des Moines. So I'm just going to read verbatim what he emailed me. I'm not going to try to just remember everything. So, hi, Parity. For the 365 opening, we really need someone. So the role is not posted yet, but it will be in a little bit. We need someone who is well rehearsed in architecting and administrating a Microsoft 365 tenant. Currently, the bank is using a handful of the tools offered by 365. As of today, we have set up AD Sync, Entra ID, Power Automate, and a handful of OneDrive users for special users cases. In progress are projects related to Copilot, Power BI Exchange, and SharePoint, but we don't want to implement too much more before moving our tenant from the government community cloud, GCC, to the commercial community cloud, CCC. Many of the other Federal Home Loan Bank CIOs claim that the GCC is not the best region to run our stuff, so we would like to move before we had too much more to the tenant. We have already started the conversion with partners to help with the move, but we would like someone on the staff to ensure we are not overlooking anything. In addition, this position will be expected to assist with the support of our on-prem servers located at Light Edge, where we have a mix of Windows and Linux servers. This would include things such as upgrades, business projects, and any other admin work. We don't expect this role to have a bunch of Red Hat Linux experience, but it's a bonus if they do. They expect all the normal system admin type work when not working on M365 projects. They should also expect on-call support 1 week every 2 months. So if you have more questions, again, I don't have a formal title, I don't have a salary range, but if you have questions, feel free to connect with me, Parity Boatwright. I'm available on LinkedIn or after this meeting. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Going once, going twice? Well, we gotta hit it.
Hey guys, my name is Chris Noth. I'm from a nonprofit called Project Iowa, and I'm gonna say something a little bit different. So I'm actually hiring high school interns, and they work for our organization, and they work at companies like yours. So what we do, the program that I lead, I recruit students at East High School. I train them on job skills for about 6 weeks, and then I send them to companies around Des Moines. So they transport there, they work every day during the school year, they get credit academically, they get paid. So we start them at $13 an hour. And so basically, we've got students that are interested in IT. And right now, they're going to come to me in August, and I don't have jobs for them yet. So if your company's interested in hosting a high school intern who's hardworking, who wants to learn and be a sponge and benefit from your experience, then I would love to talk to you. So like I said, Project Iowa is our organization. And the main reason why this is important is because around this room, I see a lot of people with experience, been in the industry for years. And so if I asked you to think about who was that person or that first opportunity you had that kind of got you started on the path that you're on, that took a chance on you, that encouraged you in the IT field. That's what this program does for these students. So this is probably their first professional role, and it's their opportunity to get out of their comfort zone, to meet people they wouldn't have met otherwise, and to learn about the world of work, which is really important because there's a whole lot of kids that are graduating right here in Des Moines that they get the piece of paper, the diploma, but then within a year, they're not working and they're not in school. And they're just kind of not doing much, probably working a low-wage job. They're not doing their dream job. So we can help change that by putting kids into internships and getting them going before they even leave high school. And so if that's interesting to you, like I said, my name is Chris Noth. I run the Youth Works program at Project Iowa. I've got a couple business cards left, but I really appreciate you guys for letting me do this. And this event is way better than any chamber event I've ever been to. This is a great event. So I can tell you there's some good people here, and they let you say fucking shit, and that's awesome. So I hope you guys have a good night, and thank you again for the opportunity.
Are you on our Discord? Are you on our Discord? You should join our Discord. You should mention it there.
Well, that's an easy one to follow. So I have a nonprofit that is looking for interns to do cyber pen test evaluations, STEM simulations. So we should talk because that would be cool. I'm also looking for this nonprofit, not principal. Nonprofit is looking for a couple people to help build some ranges. So I'm looking to get some VPN access into the range and have some people build out a range for some basically security test evaluation type stuff. So, if you had any high school students that were interns that would like to build some stuff, that would be great. I don't know anybody that does that today. So, and then on the other side, on principal, I do not have any openings on my team, but there are many on our website. So if you see any that pique your interest, come and talk to me, and I can give you a little bit more explanation on that. And I see one of my other people is wearing the same shirt as me. You go.
Cool. Anyone else? Yeah, that's right.
So I'm hijacking this slightly for a different purpose, but I don't feel bad about it because I'm actually giving a talk next month. So for DEF CON, if anybody is interested and they're going to DEF CON and they want a free pass to get into DEF CON, all you have to do is enter my contest. Fish Stories, and you have to win, by the way, I've set up a fictional company with fictional leadership. We've got some LinkedIn profiles. We've got some newspaper articles that we've put out there. It's a lot of fun. You have to write a phishing email that convinces them to click, makes us laugh, and then you win a badge. So go check out the Hacker Summer Camp. It's a $460 value if you win. If you win the top prize, you get 2 badges, so you can give one to a friend and let them in. So check it out. Fish Stories.
Sweet. All right. Anything else? All right. Next month, again, what date are we going to be here? July 11th. That's right. Don't show up early unless you're coming for that other party. We're going to have 2 talks. Jason Daly and Ben Meter, who just was up here. And yeah,